John Lennon and Paul McCartney's friendship, which they had when they were members of the renowned band The Beatles, was both the most famous and complicated connection in music history. Many of the band's most popular songs were co-written by Lennon and McCartney in the 1960s, when their creative collaboration was at its peak. The two Liverpool musicians were good friends, but their personalities clashed, which became more apparent following the band's breakup. Reportedly, McCartney turned down Lennon's invitation of a reunion with the Beatles. The legendary foursome broke up for a variety of reasons, as McCartney detailed when questioned about the band's separation. He listed personal differences, business differences, and musical differences as the main reasons, adding that spending time with his family was the most important. Enduring or short-lived? To be honest, he was unsure. The Liverpool native McCartney released McCartney, an album he had recorded in secret on April 17, 1970. In the lyrics, McCartney supposedly alludes to the breakup of the Beatles. Yes, we was lonely and we was hard-pressed to find a smile. This claim is made by Gold Radio. Apparently, Lennon wasn't happy with the lyrics because he told the Rolling Stone about his disapproval after the album came out. According to him, he's creating mayhem because he can't get his way. After 8 months, Lennon reciprocated with an album titled John Lennon, Plastic Ono Band, presented by his John Lennon, Plastic Ono Band. God was the only tune on the 16-track album where Lennon made a direct reference to the Beatles. I don't believe in Beatles, I just believe in me, Yoko and me, was one of the lyrics. The tit-for-tat character of the duo's lyrical jabs was maintained by McCartney in 1971 with his Ram album. Some think that the Fab Four made a reference to John Lennon in their song 3 Legs, when Paul McCartney sang, "Put my heart around the bend, when I thought you was my friend, but you let me down." The album was partially a jab at Lennon and Yoko Ono, as McCartney admitted in an interview with Mojo in 2001. The first line is about too many people preaching practices, claimed the author. For his part, in 1984, he said to Playboy, he'd been doing a lot of preaching, and it got up my nose a little bit. That was a little dig at John and Yoko.